Hi, I'm Jack Draper. Shout out to QualityShot Tennis.
Welcome back to the Wild West Tennis Podcast, brought to you by QualityShot Tennis. Today I'm with Jeffrey Fernandez, Tournament Director, as you can see, of the Abierto de Miguel, which is the Los Cabos event, the 250 tournament that's been on tour since 2016. And the big news, folks, is, well, I think the big news is you're going to have Stefanos Tsitsipas for next year, for this summer. Strong player field, Karen Minori, Karen Kachanov, Tommy Paul, and Alex Minori. So as always for 250, it's a strong field. It's part of it's not part of the US Open series, but it should be because it is kind of the first hardcourt event of the summer. So we had a great success last year I was here. But the big thing is, Jeffrey, you told me, and this is something that I believed you. You said, just wait, we're going to have some big news. And what that news is, in 2024, the Cabo tournament will be the week before Acapulco. So February 19th is when it will start, and then you lead right into Acapulco. Right. So it'll be a sunshine double.
Yeah. It's very important for us that week because, as you know, we have been trying to push this event out of the summer, and it was perfectly fitted with the ATP to have this on weekends. The advantages that we're going to have during this week are a lot. One of them, for sure, is the weather. As you can see, you know better than me, the weather is amazing by that time of the week. Actually, the night you have to wear a sweater and a jacket. So it will be, and it will be able for the players and for the ATP to start the games early. That would be great. That's one thing. The other thing is to have a back-to-back event. As you know, we are all owners of Acapulco and Los Cabos, so we are going to be negotiating with the players to have a player field more stronger than ever, because we will be playing, talking with the players to be in Los Cabos and also in Acapulco. The distance is amazing, and then you will go to Indian Wells and then you will go to Miami, so that's perfect. It will fit perfectly. And the other thing that it's really important is that we're going to have as well, in that time, the tourism occupancy here in Los Cabos is one of the best that you have during the year. So we have three very good advantages that we are very happy with them. Once we're finished this summer with the 7th edition of the tournament, 6 months later we're going to have the 8th edition. So it's going to be a very good challenge for every one of us that we work in mixed tennis. It's going to be a challenge because we're going to have a 15-day tournament in Los Cabos and then in Acapulco. But it's, that's great news for the fans, for the media, for the players, for everyone.
Yeah, it's vital. This is why I was so amazed that you were able to do this, because I thought, how are you going to pull this off? Who paid the price? I guess it would have been the Rio tournament that had to give up their date. How were you able to get that negotiation? Because it could not have been easy.
No. It was not easy. And a lot of tournaments were pissed off. But at the end, the ATP is the one who overall see all the benefits for the players, and for the fans. So one of the worst things that happen during the calendar of the ATP is when the Olympics are in. Mm-hmm. So a lot of tournaments are damaged during that year. So next year, actually, they're going to be the Olympics in the summer.
That's right.
We're happy not to be in that week because we have been having the Olympics 2 times, and obviously the player field has been affected because the players they don't know if they are going to play the Olympics or not. Obviously, all of them they want, but we cannot plan anything with the players to promote the event. So
Correct.
this thing for us, and the ATP wants to make more clear the calendar during the summer, because the summer is there are a lot of tournaments. So this decision is good. We're gonna be Los Cabos is gonna be in the same week as Doha and Rio.
And Rio.
And Rio, yeah.
Interesting.
There are going to be 3 tournaments, 2 in hard court, 1 in clay. And Acapulco is going to be the same week as Dubai and Santiago as well. 2 tournaments in hard court and 1 in clay. So it's pretty interesting because we're going to have Mexican beach swing.
Yep. Okay. Yeah.
Con Los Cabos.
Yeah. So we call it the Sunshine Double with Miami and Indian Wells.
Correct.
Well, so you're because one thing that you do so well is the marketing. Is stronger than ever last year. So are you guys gonna call it like the beaches, or have you figure out the?
I don't know. For sure, one thing is February is going to be the month of tennis.
Yeah.
Mexico,
Yeah.
the 2 most important tennis tournaments that we have in the country.
Yes.
They're going to be in 2 weeks, and in the same month, obviously, that will be the month of tennis. So, yeah, we're very happy, and again, the challenge is really good and really high for us. But again, the benefits are for you guys, for the media, for the fans, for the players, of course.
Well, of course, too, and for the players, guys that'll make the choice to maybe stay in the Middle East and do Doha and Dubai, they'll suffer in the sense that there's the guys that'll play here and then go on to Indian Wells and Miami. They're already in North America. They're more acclimated. They won't have the jet lag.
Right.
So you're gonna have a lot, I think, over them in that sense. But the other thing you said you'll be able to start matches earlier here because it won't be so hot. So you'll have an 11 o'clock start time. Does that mean, does the player field expand, or does it the same number?
No, it's the same number. The same number. What we're gonna aiming to do is right now we have 3 matches on the center court, stadium.
Okay.
So the idea, obviously, is to have 4. So
Correct.
now the matches will be starting at around 4:30 p.m. And for everyone is better. For the players, we will not be ending so late, and the coverage, the international media coverage, will benefit because in the category of 250, we are in a pool of TV broadcast coverage in all over the world. And one of the things that they ask us is to have 4 games in the center court. It is impossible for us to have this in the summer because of the weather.
Yeah.
So with this change, obviously that will fit perfectly to move one match to the center court, and then we will have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday 4 matches in the center court. That is going to be a huge.
It's a huge benefit.
It's a huge benefit for everyone.
Yeah, because the TV part of it is such a huge part of the package. I mean, obviously you can only accommodate so many fans here, and you'll sell out like you did last year. But the TV factor, being a tournament director, that's such a key part of how you run an event. So I guess the last few things I wanted to ask, do you ever think there'll be a women's event? Is there any plans in the future to try to host a women's WTA event? I know they have one in Guadalajara. Or is it something that's a little, right now, you kind of have your hands full? I'm not trying to put you on the spot. But
in the same week, for sure, no.
All right.
But in another week, maybe, yes. Maybe it's not a category of a 250 event, but maybe we will be thinking on a challenger or something like that. Yes, but that's something we would like to bring to Los Cabos. I don't know when, but the idea is to bring WTA here to Los Cabos.
That would be great. And just looking, folks, if you haven't been here, this venue, it's not far from here. It looks a lot like Indian Wells did when they were first building it. I mean, can you envision doing kind of what they did and even, blowing it out you know, making it sort of like Indian Wells. I mean, that takes time. And obviously, and to change to a 250 to a higher event. But I mean, you've got so much real estate there and so much potential for anything.
The idea obviously is to grow, but right now we have to position to be the number one event of the country. As you know, there are 38 tournaments in the 250. It's the most competitive category that we have in the tour, because as you know, in the 1000s are 9, in the 50s, in the 500s are 13, and in the 250s are 38. So the competition is high, and for us right now is to be the best 250 in the tour. And we have everything. You know, we have this beautiful place. We have the hotel. We have 2 host hotels, Hacienda del Mar and Solaz. We have the venue, which is amazing, Cabos Sports Complex. Now we're going to be having a very good week. So we have everything to be the best 250 in the tour. So we're very happy with that. And now the ball is in our side. And we have to take care of everyone. You know, the media, obviously the fans, the players, and the sponsors, of course.
Well, you do a great job with the media. They provide the transportation to the airport. You guys are very accommodating to the foreign press, and that's obviously something that you want to see grow every year. So we'll leave it with that, Jeffrey. And again, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
I'm really, like I said, you told me that he said he was going to move this event to this time. I just didn't think it would happen.
I told you like 4 years ago. No, 3 years.
Yeah, 3 years ago, and it happened that quickly. But you know, it's you're a man of your word. So congratulations on that.
Thank you.
And best of luck. I'll see you in a couple months, right?
We'll be seeing each other in the next coming weeks, just to do all the preparations here for the 7 editions, which is going to be a really unique tournament.
I'm available for a wild card if one. You know, if one.
I will think about it.
Yeah. All right, buddy.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Thank
That's
you.
famous. All right. Don't forget to subscribe, like, or comment. Adios, muchachos. All right.